Hello, everyone. Well, first off, happy President's Day. Yay, Monday. Um, it's a Monday off. I always get Monday off, though. Working in restaurants, you work on the weekends, and Monday is your Saturday. So happy President's Day. I thought I would take this time to give you a little tour of my room. I know I've been sharing little snippets of different areas of my room, and mind you, my room is not big. It's tiny, as you'll see. But I thought I'd share a little bit about how I decided to lay out my room and some of the choices I made so that it's efficient being as small as it is. So I thought I'd share that today. I kind of cleaned up my room so you can kind of look at it. Mind you, there are still projects and things to be accomplished and messed with and added and all of that in the future. But 1 month in, this is as far as I've got. And I'm pretty happy with it. So I'll start you off. I'm at the door to my bedroom right now. So I'll flip the camera around here for you to see. Hello. Alright, here is my room. Here's the doorway to my room. It is a very small room. This you've seen, I posted on Instagram as my mama's resume. And this is my room. It is little. That is a twin-size bed right there. For scale, that is it. That is the depth and scope of my room. It is, it's small, but I'll show you around. And also, it's a very strange room. There's a step down into my room, and this chandelier right here, the switch for it is out here, which is very strange for a bedroom for the switch to be outside. But it's because this is an old Victorian house, and this room, we believe, used to be an outdoor porch. It has, of course, the step down, the light switch outside, and it has these really beautiful beadboard ceilings. Look at that. Aren't those so pretty? All those beautiful boards. They're so much fun. I love them. And the shadow of the chandelier is not bad either. Although I would say from a design standpoint, this chandelier in this little of a room, not the greatest placement, not the greatest choice. Works for me because I'm just under 5 feet, but it's not for everyone. It's a little bit of a hazard. It's pretty low. I can reach it with ease. So here we are in my little room that used to be an outdoor porch that they've walled in. As you can see, it's a little wonky. I've tried to mask that a little bit with some of the design elements. So as you can see, this is the roof line here. It kind of slopes. Sorry to make you all fuzzy here. There we go. That curtain rod is level, and that board is level. That tan natural wood board. I tried to have you not feel so seasick in the room because the room does slant a little bit downhill to the left there. So that's fun. But one of the design elements that I had to conquer, aside from a crooked room with a light switch outside, was there's only one power outlet in this entire room. And as you can see, I have quite a few lights, electronics. I have a little space heater over here. I gotta charge my computer and things. So I ended up buying one of these giant power surger strips that gives me a lot more power. It's all on this side of the room, so I had to figure that out. And also, the one place for the outlet is hiding right behind the headboard of my bed. So I had to do some custom chipping away at the headboard so that was safe and not having my head on a plug and applying pressure to electronics and all of that with heat and blankets and pillows and things like that. So you got to keep it safe. But this is the one place in the room the bed could fit without being in the way of anything else. This bed is actually the same bed that I had in my last house. I've mentioned it on my Malbabe Design Instagram page. It's the loft bed that I designed and handmade. Here, I chopped the legs off and repurposed them so that I can have lots and lots of storage under my bed, which is wonderful because in a room this small, it's good to have storage. So that's the same bed. I just made it not a loft bed. I chopped it down to just the right size above the storage bins so that I could have just the right height for the storage bins in there and not have any wasted space. I also am doing a little masking here. There's a really ugly air conditioner right there that will be very useful when it gets warm. So I want to have it be useful and easy to get to and start up and everything. So that is hiding behind those curtains there. And some other things. This desk I made, it was a labor of love. I got this raw piece of wood at the Pasadena Lumber Yard. It's red eucalyptus. I sanded it down and I stained it, so it's really nice. It's got the live edge on it, which is really cool. Keeps it, it's not the most level desk. I wouldn't try to like draw a straight line on it because it kind of divots here and there, but I just live with that. I think it's beautiful. I didn't deal with them planing it and all that. These white table legs I got at Home Depot and painted white, and then it's just attached with brackets to the wall there. So that it creates this beautiful piece, but being very minimal in weight for the room. The room is very small, so I tried to keep a lot of whites, and especially in the bigger pieces, have them be white. So it feels light and airy and not like you're being boxed in any way. I had a very beautiful desk at my last place that was like a heavy, all wooden, like vintage desk. And I sold it on Craigslist just because this is going to just suit my needs a lot better in this space. It'll be way too heavy to have a full furniture wood piece in here with drawers and everything, so minimal. Because there aren't drawers, though, I have this beautiful little piece that I made up top here that is pegboard. And so I can hold all my tools and things that I would hide in my drawers of my desk anyways up top there, and they become kind of an art piece when they're all on that one uniform color on the wall there. It makes it nice there. And yeah, that's my desk area. I also mentioned this on Instagram a little while ago. There is this box here is printer paper. I redecorated, like I covered with, it's actually really, really old contact paper, like vintage for sure. Like my mom gave it to me and it was very wrinkled and warped because of age and time. So I did my best to apply it nicely there. So that's some storage for my printer and my computer stuff to have it just be appealing. And again, not too heavy and boxy. Those are nice, just little wooden storage bins that I picked up. So that keeps it well organized and looking neat. And I had to utilize a lot of wall space. I like to hang things on the walls, if you haven't noticed. So one of the other little bits I'll point to here, behind the door, I've hung a bunch of other things on the wall. I've got my book bag that I use for my computer, my like overnight bag, and just like reusable bags in my computer, little pouch for when it goes out of the house. So I just really try to keep things organized, everything having a place so that it can feel light and spacious and comfortable and cozy without having you realize how much of a shoebox you're in, because this is a small room. But the one thing that this room has that my last room did not have, well, many things. My last room was very wonky. This room was wonky, but my last one was wonkier. But this room has a closet. Look at that thing. Isn't it beautiful? It's a closet in my room. I haven't had that in years, if that sounds really weird. But that's some nice storage for just like things I don't need all the time. And then this is my actual closet with clothes that I can have in my room. My last place, I had my closet outside on a patio. So the fact that my closet is in my house and not subject to the elements is great. So that's my little closet I use as, I tell you, I hang things all over the walls. There's my running stuff, my jackets. I try to keep it, it's not always this organized. I cleaned up for you guys a little bit, but I do try to have a place for everything so that it seems calming when I come into my room. Otherwise, it can be a little stressful. Another little hiding of my storage things are these suitcases. I keep my shoes in there. Those are both full of shoes, and so that they don't have to take up much room in my closet, and they can, look cute in their vintage suitcases. And I will tell you, just overall, when I was trying to lay out this room, I was deciding whether or not I want to put the desk on this wall or that wall. And the deciding factor, which sounds really strange, was based on the window light. It makes logical sense here, but what I wanted this good light for, in particular, was this mirror. So that I had good light for when I want to put my makeup on or take really cute selfies, because it's 2018. We all take selfies. It's just the truth. So I wanted this good light. And so I've decided I'm going to need to put the mirror on this wall so that I can reflect the good light. And then that decided where the dresser was going to go, and that decided where all the desk was going to go. So things to consider when laying out a room, especially a small room. Hi. If you're laying out a small room, you really want to sit and think about it before you just start throwing things places. Utilize the wall space. Keep the colors nice and light. I also have added as much light as possible in this room. There's this chandelier, which is great, but it's like not the greatest task lighting or mood lighting. It's really a bright chandelier. So I usually turn, let me see if I can turn off the lights for you. Show you how cozy it can be when at night these lights I need to get a dimmer for, because I just love dimmer switches. I put them on everything. So this has a dimmer switch right here next to my bed. So when I'm going to bed, I can dim these down and turn them right off. Just a nice string of Christmas lights. I have Christmas lights and little cafe lights in my room all the time. So that's a little tour of my room. That's a little bit of the tips and tricks that I used while setting everything up. I really took a lot of planning. It was exhausting for my brain, but it's something that I just love to do. It makes me so happy to find the solutions for how I want to be efficient in my space, how I want to feel comfortable, how I want it to express who I am. That's what I like to do. It's what makes me really, really, really happy. So setting this room up was super fun. I'm, like I said, not completely finished with it. There's some little projects I need to get to too. I'll share them with you as they come and as they're tackled. But we will catch up on those designs soon. For now, that's my room. Welcome. Hope you liked it. Hope you can maybe use some of the tips for something in your space, in your home. But otherwise, have a nice President's Day. Enjoy your Monday off. Bye.